After 8 weeks of hearings in Fort Dodge, the future of Summit Carbon Solutions' proposed pipeline through Iowa is in the hands of the Iowa Utilities Board. Permit hearings began August 22nd for the proposed carbon capture pipeline. Summit is seeking a permit for 687 miles of pipeline through 29 Iowa counties, carrying liquefied carbon dioxide. Summit representatives say they are confident that the IUB will grant their permit to help ensure the future of ethanol in the Midwest.
We believe in this technology. We believe in what carbon capture and sequestration will do for the ethanol industry as a whole, for rural Iowa and for rural Mid-America. And we truly believe that this transformative project is necessary to ensure the future viability of rural America.
The Iowa Utilities Board can either grant the permit, grant it with modifications, or deny the permit entirely. There is no official timeline for the Iowa Utilities Board to issue its ruling. Summit's permits were denied in South Dakota and North Dakota, leading the company to reroute its pipeline and refile for permits in those states.
In South Dakota, we plan to refile as soon as we are ready, as soon as we find a path through each of the South Dakota counties that we are working with now. In North Dakota, we're hopeful to have a rehearing around the Bismarck reroute in due time as well. We're working through that process with the PSC in North Dakota.
Once Summit refiles for permits, it has 12 months to receive an answer from the permit boards. Summit says it hopes to begin operations in the first quarter of 2026.